to another video. I'm sorry for this weird lighting situation. Bear with me. It's still very early in the morning, so there's not much light. But yeah, today's vlog is one I'm very excited but also kind of nervous for. As you may know if you've been following me for a while, I'm studying film production and I try to do a few film school related vlogs here and there, kind of just talk about it in my other videos. But today's video is really going to be dedicated to bringing you on set with me this weekend. We're shooting one of our winter short films, and so this is the project I've been in charge of producing, and I've been working on it for months, ever since the fall semester, just preparing the budget, preparing logistics, pitching the idea to a jury, and then getting it approved. So anyways, it's been a journey, but I'm excited. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, and I know these next 3 days are going to be very hectic and very busy. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be nice and interesting to bring you along with me for that. Fair warning, I really don't know how much I'm going to be able to actually film on set. I'm going to try my best, but the days are very long and I'm going to be most likely running around here and there, so I might just film some b-roll and do some voiceover. I think that would be probably easiest, but yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too. Today is Friday and we actually only are filming one scene today, so it's pretty chill. I think we'll be on set for 5 hours and we're just filming at a classmate's house where we already like set up the bedroom that we'll be filming in. It's a flashback scene. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm happy we're kind of starting soft and with like a scene that's relatively easy and not too complicated, because Saturday and Sunday are like busy days, like full days. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna head out now. My mom has graciously offered to drive me, and yeah, I hope that you enjoy, and let's get right into it. Cue the montage. As I mentioned, on Friday we were filming at a classmate's house, so our call time was 8:30, and when everybody got there we just helped with loading all the equipment inside, and trust me, there was a lot of equipment. And then each department got to work on setting up the equipment or dressing the set for the scene. So by the time the actors arrived, they just changed into their costumes and we were ready to shoot. And yeah, everything went well. We were only filming one scene, so it was pretty straightforward, and we did end up finishing a little bit earlier. So I'd say all in all, it was a pretty successful first day. I am finally back home after our first day on set. It actually went pretty well. I feel like we stayed pretty much on schedule for the most part and didn't really run into any major issues. As I mentioned this morning, today was like our most chill, straightforward day. We didn't really have any super complex shot. Tomorrow and Sunday are really going to be the busiest and most jam-packed, fast-paced days on set, because for example tomorrow we have like a scene with a bunch of extras in an auditorium where it's kind of like recreating a Q&A, and then we also have like a dolly shot, so the camera's going to be moving on wheels essentially and we have to make sure, you know, all of that works and all the elements come together. But feeling pretty good after today, honestly. I feel like it's nice to ease into the shoot with more of a simple scene and a shorter day. I did manage to get a few clips here and there, but for the most part today I was kind of just helping out with whatever needed tending to. For example, we had a fog machine that we used to fog up the room, and that kind of helps the scene look a certain way because it kind of affects the lighting and how the light looks. So for example, if you want like really visible light rays, the fog machine and just using fog in general can like help with that. So as a producer, that's not usually what you're supposed to do, but I feel like most of my role has to do with like pre-production, so on set I'm kind of just an extra pair of hands, and it's actually really nice to just like be able to help around and talk to different people and help with different departments. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow is our biggest day. We have a lot to do, so I'm gonna take this evening to unwind and kind of decompress so that I can have energy tomorrow and be awake and present all throughout the day. Right now I'm just really looking forward to taking a shower, washing the day off, and getting into some comfy clothes and kind of settling into this evening. I do have some assignments that I have to work on, because on top of this short film shoot I do have other classes that I have to keep up with, so I just want to make sure I'm not falling behind because I know this weekend is going to be really hectic and I'm not going to have that much time to work on my other classes. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, but it's really rewarding when you see it all come together. I'm going to take a shower now, very much looking forward to that. I think it's going to be really nice, and just get into some comfy clothes and do a bit of work maybe to just catch up. But other than that, I really plan on having a chill early night because tomorrow is a big day and there is a lot to do. So time is 7:54. We woke up early today to get here at 7 and we've just been setting up. But as you can see, we have the snacks here for everyone. And then I'll show you where we're filming. So this is backstage. As you can see, we've got some stuff set up, but it's really in the front that the scene is happening. Sorry, did you
see our people on stage?
if you guys use a very big back.
Like I wanted to start even more centered on.
No, it's fine right now.
Because like we have this whole paragraph.
Parce que le plus lentement que tu vas, le plus tough, c'est que ça se doit peut-être se faire une système.
Okay, like, actually, no. I kind of want to have them in shadow.
But that's what I mean. This is purely a backlight, so you don't see their face.
Sound speed.
Caméra.
Rolling. Carte de 5, prise de frame.
Action.
Mr. Grant, Neil Legriac.
On Saturday, we were filming a Q&A / masterclass type of scene, so we needed a lot of extras to fill in as audience members. And so we shot for about 4.5 hours, I'd say, in the morning with all the extras, and then took a break for lunch, which was much needed. Our catering was amazing, and we were even fortunate enough to have coffee and even matcha provided for us by Mikko Café, so huge thank you to them for giving us fuel to get through the entire shoot. And then we got back to filming in the afternoon, this time filming the reverse shots of the Q&A scene, so everything that was on stage and that we didn't need the extras for. This montage is a highly condensed version of a very long day, but overall, everything went pretty well and everyone was super hardworking and on top of everything. So eventually we wrapped to go home and rest for our third day of shooting. On Sunday, we were filming in the same location, but this time focusing on more dialogue-heavy scenes between the characters, starting in the morning by filming in this very narrow hallway, so it was hard to get some clips because we were all kind of squeezed in together and tried to keep only the minimal essential crew present. And then in the afternoon, we were filming in like the small wing to the auditorium, so again, not much room to film or for there to be that many people present. By the third day, people were definitely starting to get tired, myself included, but I feel like we managed to have a pretty good workflow and kind of got used to it, so eventually we wrapped, and as you can see, everyone was very happy and celebrating. Good morning everyone and happy Monday. I have not been able to give a proper update throughout the weekend, but hopefully voiceover Clarisse kind of filled in and was able to explain how the shoot went, but it went surprisingly really well. I was expecting for us to run into more issues, but I feel like we had planned pretty well in the pre-production stage. So really, I think the main issue we had was like at some point on Saturday we were filming a scene with a bunch of extras, and we had originally planned for there to be 45 extras because that's how many signed up. And when it actually came time to shoot that scene, only half of them showed up, so we had to kind of work around that constraint. But it was actually like really not a major problem. We were able to kind of fix it just by changing the lenses we were using and then just like framing things a different way and moving the same amount of extras like around the theater where we were filming. But honestly, I'm really proud of how this weekend went, and hopefully that kind of gave you a glimpse into what it's like as a film student working on a short film set. It was definitely some pretty long days, but I feel like it was a mix of running on adrenaline and running around, and then also just having a lot of time where you just had to sit and be quiet because they were filming a scene or there wasn't much to do. So anyways, I feel like I learned a lot, and it was just such a great experience, and I cannot wait to see the final product. Both Saturday and Sunday when I came home, I just like took a shower to wash the day off and just went straight to bed. I think Saturday I fell asleep at like 9 because I was just so tired, like having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and drive 40 minutes to the location was just quite a challenge. So I needed to catch up on some sleep this morning. I do have another short film I'm working on next weekend, but for that one my role is definitely going to be more involved on set. I'm the assistant director, so I'm going to be guiding people, telling them to stay on schedule, and just trying to make sure that we get all the shots we need in the time that we have. So I don't think I'm going to be able to film that at all, actually. I think it's going to be a lot more busy for me than it was this weekend, because again, this weekend while I was like helping out and doing things, I still had like a lot of time where I got to film some videos and just kind of talk to people. Anyways, as I said, today is Monday, and I felt like why not continue this vlog a little bit, since I feel like so far I haven't really been able to actually talk that much or really structure the video much. But I am gonna head over to campus early and get some work done there. I have some meetings with some people on the team for the short film that we're filming this weekend, and then also we have to drop off the equipment that we used at school, so I'm gonna help out with that a bit. And then I do have a class this evening, Intro to Producing, which is from 6 to 10 p.m. I really wish it was like an afternoon or morning class. I don't like having evening classes, but I actually don't even know if that class is gonna happen because we just got a memo saying that the building my class is in is like shut down for the rest of the day. So I'm crossing my fingers that it might be canceled, because I could definitely use the evening at home to catch up on some more stuff. Right now I'm gonna do a little bit of work, pack up my bag, and then head over to campus so that I can help out with the equipment drop off and just get some work done there and hopefully be productive, because this week is gonna be busy still. We just dropped the equipment off. Success.
Super success.
That is where I'm gonna end today's video. My class did end up being cancelled, but I had so much work to do that I just stayed up late to catch up on all of it, so didn't film much. But thank you so much for watching if you've made it up until this point. I really enjoyed bringing you along and filming this video, even though it was a little bit all over the place. Let me know if you want to see more film school behind the scenes or content. I would love to make more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!